Yes, sir, Ski. You are tuned in to Infinite Vibes, #1 podcast in the world. I'm Moran, the man, the richest lady in the A. DJ B-Lax is in the building.
Still in the building.
Still
rocking with my bro.
Hey, still in the building, rocking with my sis.
Yes.
How you feeling?
I feel good, man. We bringing things that, I just feel like we one of the ones because we can see the future.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? We bringing the future to the platform in the present. And that's just something that I think need to be more done. And I'm just proud of us, bro.
Absolutely. I'm proud of us too, because we're in the presence of a duo who are out here doing a lot of amazing things. Y'all know that the Afro beat wave is something that we all love and can appreciate. And these two guys are a part of it. Please introduce yourselves to our listeners, Kings.
I go by the name of Jimah Legar.
Go by the name of Quantum Flush.
Quantum Flush, man.
Know it.
This is crazy. They so calm, but we've been talking about this for a while, bringing them on this platform.
For real. It's very overdue.
And it's crazy because it's an honor because they was at the start of what I was doing with DJing and everything, and Quantum was the first producer to ever show me how to produce music through Ableton. He really showed me the way. He would have me doing his MPC. We would be producing on there on Ableton, cooking up with Jimah. Jimah would be rapping, doing his thing, swagging, all that. And just to see what everybody's doing their thing, I'm just so proud of us right now.
So y'all grew up together, basically.
Kennesaw. We grew up together because he's in my adult years.
Yeah.
I was still growing. I was 20 at the time. I was 20.
About 20. Yeah, 20.
So for 5 years, we built, our thing. Because it was kind of like me getting into the music and me learning how to DJ. And it was the perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? So
it's God's timing.
God's timing.
Facto.
Facts. Well, welcome to the show, y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
So
appreciate it.
Our listeners may not know, y'all are a duo.
Yeah, okay, so yes, we are a duo. I mean, this is my producer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter anything you hear me on, this man is touching it.
So you're Gucci Man, he's Zaytoven.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's perfect. Yeah.
I'm Drizzy, that's 40.
That's
Really,
That's how we doing it right now.
Okay, cool. So are you an artist? Do you just produce? Because I feel like you don't touch the mic yourself.
Man, if Flush touched the mic, the game will be over. I'll just say that
He
right
got
now.
it in him, too.
I really thought you did, honestly.
Nah, I'm really a producer, and I work with my fingers. I play string instruments, percussion, stuff like that. I really like composing a lot more. If anything, man, I might get on the mic, lay some ideas down, but I feel like Jimah's kind of my voice. We be having a lot of conversations be ending up in the songs. It's like a counseling session or something like that.
That's very true.
Crazy.
That's some real shit.
That's hard. That's hard.
what's up.
Yeah, I love that. So, how did the two of y'all meet up initially?
Man, I think I would tell that story. So basically, Flush and I have actually been around each other a lot prior to us ever making music together. It's just that we had never really connected for real. So I'll say for about maybe 4 or 5 years prior to us actually really talking. I had been to his house with one of my older homies. He was there to cook up with some other folks, and he was there. I was just in the background. And fast forward to maybe 2 years after that, one of my really good friends, his name is Anthony, he was actually living with him. And we were always making music in Anthony's room. But the thing is, Flush, he'd be on the outside doing his own thing. And I felt like I knew he had something special about him. And I always come out and be like, damn, bro, you really cooking some crazy shit. Because he was making different types of bro, I don't even lo-fi shit. You was on your fly low type vibes and stuff like that.
You was basically doing that before the wave hit.
Yeah.
The world need to know that, man.
This before SoundCloud, all
This
that.
before, bro.
The world need to know that.
This is a minute ago. But essentially, I was trying to get into making African music, and I was on my personal journey and things like that, and I realized that this thing was really real. So it's funny because I saw him one day on Instagram Live, and he was making a beat, and I was on the search of a producer, and I'm like, bro, you're making the vibes right now. This is what I need, because nobody is making anything like this. And I hit him up. I'm like, bro, we need to lock in. And literally the next day we made something, and bro, that's really the rest is history, bro. From that
the rest is history. Honestly, I was just making a lot of experimental, I like syncopation and chords and things like that. So that's just what I was doing. And then he just was like, bro, you just need to start making some Afrobeat records. So he pulled up. We ended up making like this EP with my guy Static that I lived with, and it's still out there. But yeah, it's called Miyaka.
I remember that because our first song that we produced collectively together was Mystery.
Yeah.
Was that a part of that?
Yeah, Mystery.
That went crazy. That was one of the best songs on the project.
Mystery was a part of the Ladybug project. That's actually after Miyaka. Miyaka is the first one that we did. It was like a 2-week project, but that the Ladybug joint, that one had Mystery on it. That was stupid. People love that song, man. People love that song.
That song is like one of the best songs on there. Honestly, we getting a lot of plays on there still. So
to this day, that's what's up.
That's hard. So, both of y'all, are y'all both originally from Africa?
Yes. I'm from Cameroon, and
yeah, I'm Ghanaian and Ivorian. So my dad is from Ghana, my mother's from Cote d'Ivoire.
Oh wow!
But I'm Atlanta though.
You been in Atlanta?
Yeah, I born and raised in Atlanta. My parents are from Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana, but I've gone back there. We're about to go back there now. So
Cameroon is where French Montana is from too, right?
Morocco.
French from Morocco. Cameroon is on the west coast. It's literally in the armpit of Africa. Like it's the country that's right under Nigeria. That's where Cameroon is.
And then Morocco is like west,
like middle east. Is that
northwestern kind of?
Okay, yeah. But is it Africa?
Yeah, it's Africa.
Okay, it's still Africa. Okay,
it's
that's
more the Arab area of Africa, like.
So y'all just in Atlanta just doing this?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We just in Atlanta, like born and raised, here, like just cooking up Afro beats, like really just trying to experiment with the sound and like grow the sound more,
Push the sound, man. Really push it. Because we already know what good African music sounds like, but like what we're trying to bring to the table is what are the new sounds that can be applied to the same rhythm, but just like everybody know, you heard the Joannas, you've heard the Ifs, you heard the Falls, right. But like, where can we go next with the sound? That's what we're here for. We're here to give you that next frontier.
What are some challenges that y'all can both speak separately, but just like, what are some challenges that you guys have faced with trying to mold this sound of the future? Because like you said, it's just like we done had the Joannas, the Ifs, the Essence and stuff like that, but we could take it to another level. So what are the challenges that you guys come across?
I mean, we found ourselves being like 1 or 2 steps ahead of like what's actually about to happen. It's a little weird, but
very crazy.
Yeah. So, people don't tend to really understand things like when it's right in front of them and they have to wait for it to actually blossom before they get the full picture. Yeah. So that's kind of been like a little issue we've been having. It's just like, I mean, we're coming real unorthodox, and sometimes it's hard for people to see the full picture or see where things are going to go until things start going.
Exactly.
So.
Sucks.
Nah, but even with music, I feel like that is a part of it though. Like there are plenty of like duos in the past, like outside of Afrobeats, like I feel like Clips was like that. They've been hard all this time, and then grinding happens. Oh, here y'all come.
Yeah, facts. But it's like that. It always takes one, to make people understand everything you've been doing in the past. So we ready for that.
Mm-hmm. Y'all ready for that one?
Yeah, we ready for that one, man. We're not rushing either. It's just about like it just got to be that one, because at the end of the day, we're always going to be very experimental. That's the one thing that we're unapologetic about. It's like I mentioned before, pushing the sound requires experimentation. It's like we can't just be doing the same thing. So it's like I just want that one to be one that people can understand. Like, okay, these are some eclectic individuals that are bringing something new to the diaspora. It's not just like something that you're expecting every day.
Right.
Yeah. So being in Atlanta, how do y'all feel about the presence of the Afrobeat wave in the city that is, so pretty much has been dominated by hip hop and R&B?
I think it's very beautiful. Both of us being first generation Africans in America, it's like we saw that transition from where people used to laugh at what we were listening to now people are, they want Igbo and Shayo. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's pretty beautiful, honestly. Like, I remember the first time I ever heard Davido on the radio, I was very shocked, because these are things that I used to listen to in my car. I don't want to say shamefully, but it's like I used to listen to it and I know I have to turn it off before my American friends get in the car, because they're not going to understand. They're just going to be looking at me like, yo, can we play some Drake Future? You know what I'm saying? But eventually now the transition is here, and I think it's a beautiful thing. So, yeah.
Yes. It's always been there, because even like us being at Kennesaw, that's where it stemmed from, like going to Kennesaw State and like being in the rooms cooking up with y'all, even in Atlanta or whatever, just knowing what we were creating was different. Like, we didn't give a fuck about it being like, we didn't give a fuck about it being like, oh, we need to sound like Future, oh, we need to be like this, or it was kind of like, we just wanted to do what made us feel good. And that's what I admire about you guys. It's like, it's not about fitting into the mold, but kind of like building your own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's facts.
And I want to just say I appreciate you for always, being behind us and like, pushing us and like motivating us to just stay doing what we do. You know what I mean? Because like even around that time, like, you introduced us to a lot of people, and even like supported us like by cooking up with us. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just dope. Like, I appreciate that from you.
No.
Always.
Talk to us about the importance of collaborating, because they say 4 heads are better than one. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Talk to us about the importance of collaboration for the both of y'all.
Well, I mean, I kind of like collaborating like in the same room. Like a lot of people do things digitally and like want you to send records and all of that, but like it's a whole different vibe. Like when I'm collaborating in the same room, like we can like paint a picture, make sure we're going in the same direction. You know what I mean? Like that's just super important. And then like, we're kind of building a new, it's like we have a new culture out here. Like,
facts.
It's like we see the same people, it's like the same artists, we're all building and we're all building together. So it's like at the same time, we can move as one and go way farther than if we were just separate. You know what I mean? So it's like we have like somewhat of a collective out here in Atlanta within itself. And I think it's beautiful, man. Cause like we're always running into the same people. We're always running into, like, now we just kind of family, you know what I'm saying? Just cause we know each other. Like we be talking to each other all the time, like sharing ideas, like even doing shows outside of Atlanta together. Like it's just dope. So like, I just love where it's going, and I just want to see what's going to happen in the next few years. Like I know that like we really going to be out of here, man. Like,
amen to that.
This is gonna be crazy. God is in control. So
that part, big facts, big bar. So I would like to, get into some producer talk with you if we could.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
So,
Let's get technical, man.
You the one making these fire beats, you know what I'm saying? You the one that's really going hard, So as a producer, we do know that, like y'all was saying earlier, y'all start something first and then it hit. But one thing that we do know in the producer community, once a producer creates a sound, they take their sound, man. Mm-hmm. They run off with it. Yep. Have you encountered any of that? Like just on your journey? Like maybe somebody took an idea that...
Hey, look, I'm going to go ahead and just say good luck, nigga. Good luck. Good luck. This man's not going to say this shit, but I'm going to say this shit. There's nobody that can beat Quantum Flush. Mm-hmm. You can try to beat Quantum Flush, but by the time you even get to where Flush was at, this man is already steps ahead. This nigga be drowning himself in music. I'm not kidding. Like literally,
he does. He studies it every day.
So good luck.
This man does, like, he plays instruments for a living. Like that's what he does. He teach other kids how to play instruments.
Orchestra teacher.
Yes.
Oh God,
yeah.
Orchestra, the strings.
Yeah, man. Strings is my life, man. Strings is my life. But as far as with the production, man, I'm always inspired by new things, and that's why I feel like it's good to get out the house. It's good to get out of your city. It's good to hop on a plane. So just hearing different sounds, like for example, there's been records where I feel like I want to utilize an instrument that nobody's using. Or even when it comes to like my chord progressions, like I like studying jazz, so like I'm always down to put extended chords, cluster chords, chords that don't necessarily resolve. Like just go crazy, just see what you can get out of just like different notes and how they're moving, or frequencies, just playing with like sounds, like what sound can I get out of just this chord, like, or it's just a lot of playing around, you know what I mean? Like you just play and you find what fits you, so like every 3 months my sound is changing, like, and I like to add an influence of like my real life. So like, for example, I make Afro beats, but like I grew up in Clayton County. So like
Clayco,
Clayco.
You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of like music in Clayco like influenced the music I make too. You know, like as a African born in America, like I feel like my music is an easy blend of the two.
Yeah.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So
like that trap sound.
Yeah, like you're gonna hear some, like I have records that like it's like, bro, it's like a trap record, like, or like a rap artist can get on this record, but it's like, it just got an Afro swing. You feel me? Like, yeah, so.
That's what's up.
That's hard. That's hard.
What are y'all goals?
Futuristic.
Like, for like, not the end goal, but more so kind of like personal goals and music goals.
I mean, at the end of the day, we do want to spread the music to the entire world. I feel like touring, you know what I'm saying, really just blessing people's ears with the music. Like, I'm trying to make memories for multiple generations. You know what I'm saying? We all have music that is memorable to us, you know, ties to certain moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to make things for people that they can tie to their real life. You know what I'm saying? I really focus on memories, even with the events and things that we do. Like, we just want to curate things that some people can look at 10 years from now and be like, dang, that was a whole moment. Like, that really changed culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the first people to do this, that, and the third. Like, we just want to stay on that frontier, you know what I'm saying, throughout our whole career and musical journey. So, yeah.
Yeah, because I really believe that, like, as long as you're doing what you're passionate about and what you love unapologetically, you know what I'm saying, God will really just, he will feed you with it. So, like, at the end of the day, it's not really about money. It's just like, you know, I'm on a journey right now, and I want to be able to share my journey with people that just want to tap in and see what I'm on. You know what I mean? And like, at the end of the day, I have to be able to share this so that, like, if something was to happen to me, there's like all this music you can go back and listen to for my loved ones. You know what I'm saying? My loved ones and friends. It's like, it's not about like, oh, just being the biggest artist ever. It's like, there's people that love me and I love them too. And like, this is my music. This is everything that I have. So it's like, when I'm gone, you're going to be able to listen to all of that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's
so
a legacy.
Yeah.
I love that.
And that's definitely important. Well, y'all are definitely on y'all way to setting y'all legacy, man. Like
hey, man, I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you.
Sis put me on to y'all, and I have had the privilege to hear, you know, the work that you've done as a producer, the Jimah record. So, hey, we rocking with y'all.
That part.
Yeah,
We'll get some work in too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimah went crazy, man. That's
Jimah
like one of the top records.
It's still going crazy, man.
Still going crazy.
It's still going crazy.
Like I said, Leggett. I know how to say Leggett now. Leggett showed love and
Yeah.
played Jimah first in Africa and the motherland. And I thought that was so cool because I'm like, was you introduced me to the DJ out there, DJ Ray G, or was it DJ? You know what I'm talking about?
What, out there? In,
I think I know what you're talking
You
about.
know
but
who I'm talking
I know who
about?
you're talking about, but honestly, I forgot his name. Shout out to that DJ, though.
Shout out to that
Shout out to that
You
DJ
hard,
that,
bro.
that
You
broke
hard.
that
You
record,
hard. You
man.
real
He's
one.
breaking records. He even broke the R&B record out there. I'm like, yeah, because I know you guys listen to R&B too out there.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah, for
dope.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, so that's hard. But yeah. What y'all, you said encouraging words?
You pop it off. You ask them.
Okay, so yeah, just want to know, I'm just playing. What is some words that you can give to people that are on the come up or maybe lost in this world, trying to figure out what they should do with their sound? You know, how they can keep going even if they don't do music. Like, how can they keep this shit going? Like,
I feel like at the end of the day, you just need to do what makes you happy. I know that might sound kind of vague, but even through this music, I felt like I found my identity, just because, I mean, I didn't really have my parents didn't really back me when I wanted to do music at first. So it's like, through that battle with my parents and like really deciding like, okay, is this worth me butting heads with my folks? Like, do I really want to do this? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you really have to find out what your frequency is and just tune into that and just keep going towards wherever you feel that gravitation. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, this whole experience has really taught me to just be more unapologetic about what you want. And, you know, just focus more on the things that you think about or you find yourself thinking about throughout the day. So whether that's you want to be the best ping pong player in the world, I mean, hone in on that and focus on that, be unapologetic about that, and just know that, you know, God is going to feed you through your talent, you know, no matter what it is. And it doesn't even have to be sports or music related. You could build an organization, you could build a business, you know, and give that your all. And just, it's about just planting a seed and watching it grow. So just figure out what seed is best for you, plant it and watch it grow. You know what I'm saying? Just remember to pray. That's all.
that part.
Just remember to pray. Well, we definitely rock it with y'all. Congratulations to y'all on all
Thank
your
y'all so much.
success.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Long
We'll have
overdue
more, man.
interview.
For real, for real.
And yeah, like I shout out to sis for putting me down, man.
Thank you, bro, for allowing us to be here. Like, you know, it all started with you. Then it came to me. Then it came to y'all.
And then before we close, I just want to share, like, my guy Jimah, he has this record called Suti out right now.
Yeah, promote that.
He's saying it's my record. It's our record, man. Produced by Quantum Flush. Suti out now on all platforms. UDK Me. Go get Bush, man. We got so many records. Go tune into the what's it called? Spotify, Apple Music. Go grab all that music, man. There's a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, Flush till you smell me.
Ding.
Beautiful stuff. Hey, Infinite Vibes. Give everybody your social media one more time before we dip, man.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, mine is at Quantum Flush, Quantum QUANTUM Flush FLUSH.
You did it. And mine is at Jimah Lagar, Jimah JIMAH Let's go.
Hey,
get it.
Infinite Vibes.
Infinite.
Jimah, Quantum Flush in the building,
Get
man.
it.